is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and Beryl is visiting the grave of her husband. No, I think that was Coop's husband, actually. Uh-oh, something bad happened there. That's weird. That seems alright. Anyway, Rimhammer, the end times with the Empire Castle that is coming along beautifully. We need to stay on top of what Nails is doing. Check out Taryn. He's got his proper hat for his rank as a warrior of Ulrich. He is wearing some magic armor as well, and he's got a cape. He's in a standard Empire soldier shirt, which isn't necessarily fitting, but that's fine. So, what else are we getting to try and accomplish today? These guns all revert to north when you reload. That's interesting. I haven't fired any of them yet. Regardless, Ambrosia Sprouts. The quarry is at 95%, pulling massive amounts of awesome blocks out of there. And I don't remember why I was making a second quarry anymore. Inspired creativity for Wasp. Everybody's got the nice armor on. We're also making some lavish meals. Contains meat. Why is that a problem? The lavish meals always contain meat. No one's going to be upset about that, are they? Regardless, I have so much food in here. We're going to make a shit ton of lavish meals. Let's see how that goes. Maybe I just switch to lavish from regular and call that good. I don't know. Whatever. We'll just see how it goes for now. Yeah, I probably should put some limitations on that and just keep an eyeball on it. Dang it. So I was going to do 25 times 4 of each, but then we're going to have so many meals sitting there, they're going to rot. There we go. Let's do it that way. Okay, Nails, what are you working on, my friend? Making black powder. That's valuable. And we have just animals that are rotting everywhere because we cannot deal with them all. So it says no storage space because there's nowhere cold to put them. Why don't we put them in the butcher room? Zone dumping. Storage. Critical clear. And carcasses of animals. We're going to butcher everything. No rotten. And temps in there are not the best. But my friend Taryn here can solve that problem for us with a nice winter vortex. That's going to freeze the piss out of that room. It's not going to last forever. 45 days. Puffs out cold air. Look at that. We are well in the negatives. And the critters were brought in. There's one more. We are making our crematorium here for the bodies of humans and beastmen. Now we're pulling chunks. I'd say it didn't hold my yeah, I bet you get more if you go chunks. I'm okay with that, dude. Let's do it that way. So what do we pull in here? This is gonna get me, how the hell? This should only do, oh, it does marble and limestone. We're getting all kinds of shit here. I had a use for this. Oh, I was gonna try and get jade. So yeah, we're gonna quarry resources until we get jade. We need jade to build this thing over here. We should have everything else we need though, so that's nice. Alright, so the Sigmar shield situation, we need 250 plasteel, which we don't have. Otherwise, I think we've gotten through them all. And by those things, I meant the faith abilities. This dude has all of them. Quinn is the only one missing one. I can do Ulrich's hammer. Does it really matter if I get rid of some overhead mountain? I could smash some overhead mountain out over here. Oh, snap. That thing looks pretty good in that color. Alright, so Cremet Corpse, still forever. In this little radius over here. Human-like. We don't want to cremate colonists. Why is it not have all these random beastmen and shit? It's just humans. Interesting. Alright, well anyways, we'll do slaves, we'll do strangers, we will not do colonists. Fresh or rotten doesn't matter, we're not gonna do any animals. Alright, so then we'll cremate corpse, do forever details, clear all, no fresh, all animals. So that'll get rid of any rotten animal carcasses. And what is this storage set to? Fresh or rotten? Normal. Jeez Louise, the animals are expanded. Oh, we have nothing going in here for human likes. We'll put colonists in here as well. But I don't know why this dude ended up over here. I guess, whatever. I just, Jesus Christ, there's so many of them. Hopefully, with the changes I made to the food situation. Oh, I don't even have jobs at this other butcher table, I guess. Let's see, copy, paste. Let's see what else we can do here. We can butcher creatures and make kibble. So this one, we're just, that's 14 hours. I don't know. I'm not even concerned with it, really. It's just a bit. Okay, good. Look at that. Burns. Oh, is there no clothing? I just want to make sure it's burning clothing, too. Yeah, so we could set up jobs to burn apparel and stuff like that, too, and probably burn weapons. Yeah, burn drugs. Everything gets burned. That's phenomenal. So looking for jade yet. We just need 3, and then we can... I'll just forbid this one after that happens. Okay, we're also slowing things down by pulling chunks out of here instead of legitimate blocks, but it is what it is. So Nails, what are you working on? Eating a lavish meal. Let's see. So Kanto needs... Slept in the cold, you say. Alright, so... Where's Kanto's bed? We need to keep this one in here. I'm going to put Kanto in here. Wait, is he in a relationship? I want to say he is in a relation. I should get a heating statue for in here. That would be a wise play. I could just close this and use it to heat these 3 bedrooms. Yeah, it's pretty stinking cold. Kanto is down here. So we're not feeling braziers is the issue. Just, can we refuel it? Yes, okay. Excuse me. The ogre's room should be refueled. There's 2 people sleeping in here. Probably should warm up the hospital too. It doesn't really get that cold in this biome, so it's not that big of an issue. Jeez, I put food in here just to try and alleviate. Oh, okay, so we should get some veggies in there. So what's the storage on this? What's the storage on this? Critical. There you go. So I should be able to then priority haul some taters and maybe some taters and some taters in there. And that might free up enough space to get this area dealt with. Okay, look at that. All the carcasses. Boom. Dealt with. There were a bunch around, but unless they're close, I'm just going to let it go for now. So something has been accomplished. It would be nice to get this bloody wall finished. I'm going to put the mighty forbid on that. So we need to get this section done. Some a-hole is going to come along and destroy this thing for us. And then that's going to really chap my ass. Where are you going with that then, friend? Now where are you going with it? We should just be burning those. Yeah, there's zones down here too. I'm just going to disallow. I mean, forbid all those people. So you should be able to cremate the rotten critter. There you go. We lost out on some resources, but it is what it is. Now, there's a lot of trees growing in here. How are we doing for wood? Wood piles are generally up here. We have about 1,000 there, it looks like. I think we're all right. I'm not trying to do too much. Are you shearing that thing? You are. Garland pod. Holy chunks! Look at that. I have to stay on top of that. We still haven't got any jade. I don't think you get any notifications. You just have to pay attention. Any honey laying about there is. We'd probably 23 hours on that one. So we'll get some mead. I was going to put shelves in here to put mead on. Do we have 40 coral would be the next question. I don't like that the blocks show up in different spots. And I used all the coral we had. Oh, no, we do have coral. 145. Alright, so let's put a shelf in here, and then we'll put mead on it. I should allow mead for happiness, but I don't know that I'm gonna do a quick health check, and we have ambrosia tolerances. Alright, otherwise we are oh, right little toe destroyed, and regrowth is not an option. Alright, well, Hammer is injured due to a social fight. I think with the ogre, but it could have been with someone else. For a dude who doesn't do violence, he does go around pissing everybody off frequently enough with those mental breaks he has. So if we end up with any beer, Bugman's, cigarettes will be cool. Mead is a priority. Wake up, yeah, I don't want any of this other shit in there. And if that fills up, we'll make another. Yeah. Ooh, what is this? Transport. All of our wizards have transport already. I was wanting to expand this to make a little storage room for magic items, but now there is just an automatic thing here that says haul them automatically. So let's do that. No one's doing the block cutting. Grr. No one's done any work up here. I'm going to be really upset if we lose this thing. I might just do a quick wood fence, box it in with a wood fence here. Because if I lose it, my ass is going to be thoroughly chapped. And then we just need to pay attention to what Russ is doing. He's banging someone right now. Is he banging Hammer? Hold on. Oh, Russ is a female. Never mind. Because she has that hulky body type that I'm just... I don't know. That's why I say that. Like Taryn. Taryn's a female too. The Ulrich pawns will always be beefy like that. Sigmar ones will always be standard male or female. I think that's also true for the Shalya pawns. Alright, can we make some blocks, bitte? How are we doing over here? We're at 93%, but we've gotten a ton of chunks come out of there. So, who used to do that work for me? I need to get things in line here. Alright, there is a Manhunter pack, and let's go see. Holy piss balls, it's tigers. That's no bueno. So, first off, everybody stay inside. And have somebody come over here and close this. Josie. I'm not Josie Grossi anymore. Now, in theory, we can just shoot these dicks from inside. They're going to destroy my traps, but that is kind of is what it is. I want everybody over here then. Nobody go outside. I might have to send somebody over there to distract them. Now, here they come. They're not coming. Dun, 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 dun. There they are. Alright, do not, under any circumstances, go through that freaking door. Alright, you're free. You're free, Quinn. You have a ruby ring, but I don't really want them to burn. We do some magic practice. Let's separate these guys. It's kind of, if they miscast, we're going to be in trouble. You dudes do not have ranged weaponry. The ogre has an awesome. Go there. Fish in a barrel, dudes. Alright. So far they've all rotted. That's a lot of tigers. And this is why this breaks the game. We could snare them and finish them off. You know, I'm not going to do the magic. If we miscast, it's going to be a major problem. I've decided not to bother. Can you guys just come inside? They're all set to attack mode. This is taking too long. We're not really downing many of them. This one actually got his own ass up. That will take if it doesn't rot before we get there. Alright, so nobody's drafted. What are you building? Cleaning. Okay, cool. So we should be fine. We're chopping a bunch of wood in here. We're still using wooden traps. Just didn't seem terribly important to do something else. Inspired recruitment. I am going to try and take some prisoners and do some recruitment. I haven't been able to expand in quite a while. I mean, grow the group here. So let's see if we can't focus on that. This is driving me bonkers that no one's butchering. It's kind of a weird problem to have. Like, we have too much food, But it's irritating. It's just weird to watch animals, especially animals we slaughtered, just rot away. There you have it. We can bring a few more in. Should be well frozen in there. Yeah, it's -6 in there. So the winter vortex, or Ulrich's vortex, really does a good job there. All right, that one. This one can be finished off. There's still a shitload of tigers. Part of the reason I left them is because if we get raided, somebody else will have to deal with them. They did take out my traps, so if somebody else has to deal with them, that's just fine. We could go shoot them with these war machines and see what happens. Barrel. Man, this. Let's just try it. I'm not going to shoot the other one because they create massive amounts of fire. Okay, that one's stepped on a trap again. Barrel, where'd you go? Finally making it. Alright, let's target... Oh, they actually have a little explosion radius too. This one. Slow it down. Alright, they are somewhat inaccurate though. Which is fine, because they do pack a pretty good wall up. This thing actually glows. I forgot that I even implemented that. It's been so long since I built it and used it. Or implemented it. Let's get all this wood picked up. Alright, anyways. Keep cruising here. Let's go check our block situation. So I think part of our issue... Oh, no. They've made the blocks, but now they can't really go out there and do anything with them. So there's that. But somebody can bring these over there, and we can get back to work with that. We actually got a marble chunk, too. So I'll probably just put those damn things anywhere and everywhere I can to claim resources. Uh-oh. Fire. Batten down the hatches. We do not... I should just let the crops burn. It's actually... wouldn't be terrible, but... I'm surprised these mad tigers aren't ripping this pack of pigs apart. That's what I think a mad tiger would do, but... if this wall goes down, we're in desperate trouble. Pissed off tigers. They're freaking huge, too. And they beat the living shit out of my saber tusk images, I'll tell you that. I should have started with one of those and just made some alterations. Check it out. We have mead. And those cigarettes that dwarf left that are about to rot. No one wants them because they're all wet and soggy and gross looking. That's a baby horse. So I think with our transport spells, we can probably use those to do attacks on our enemies. So we can maybe drop it on the beastmen. Travel our asses back home. There's somebody over here. That's Skaven. Can also walk over there and do some trading. Now, the question becomes, is like 1,000 pounds sufficient to carry? Well, we don't really need to bring all these animals, that's for sure. We can certainly just bring some small number of them. We have horse meat, thrumbo meat, hare meat, animal fat. Ugh, maybe I can get rid of this animal fat somehow. What I need to do is make more shit that takes animal fat. Another use for it, because if you don't use candles, you can use it in your food, but that's about that. Alright, let's go on the offensive here. I've had enough of this shit. So we're gonna allow this, and if we can get, oh man, there's still quite a few of them. 14 of them over here. Oh, there's one. I want them butchered for their hide. Are we even just stuck in slow mode here? Yeah, we are. So we start attacking this one. Oh, I thought they were coming over, but they are not. So do we send one dude out there? I don't really want anybody to die. Alright, they all picked up the message there. Alright, you. Oh, we don't want to use that. That's going to flatten them, and there's nothing. We'll see what happens. Slow her down. Don't destroy it. Oh, I just wasted the spell because he died. Son of a biscuit. You have to be careful with that. That's just kind of a built-in function. I find it a little bit frustrating that I can do this lightning bolt thing on some of them. It's going to start a fire in here, which isn't necessarily what we want, though, so scrap that. Alright, you piercing bolts on this tiger. Petty over here. Barrel over there. Alright, gleaming arrow. That one's had enough. He realizes what's going on here. Alright, let's go out. See if we can take them out before they get to us now. It's a challenge. I can't tell how many. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 of them standing right now. Nails. Get your breathe fire ready. You guys shoot that one down. These things are too fucking tough, right? Alright, we should go back inside. In quickly! Close the fracking door! Oh god. Alright, well, they're not gonna knock that door down, right? Coop over there. Hammer, you don't even do violence. You can just shove off. I could just block the door with melee people. Like, we have some pretty awesome people here. But that also leads to the potential of people getting their limbs bit off by tigers, which is not unlikely. Two of them. Let's finish those dudes off. You have squat. You guys, you get over there. Barrel. What can you do? Alright, you get the idea here. Alright, all down. Let's see. Russ, where are you? Anybody back here yet? Taryn. Yeah, he's gonna go meditate. These ones are fully healthy, so I feel like we, since our spell downed them. Is that all the ones that need dealing with, if you will? Beautiful. So the tiger hide should be worth a pretty penny, right? The ones we can claim anyway. Should I butcher them out there, or should I just focus on getting somebody to do butchering in here? Where am I going to put all this GD meat? Nails, wasp, what are you doing? You're eating right now. Alright, come in here and just butcher like a freaking madman. And you know what? Just drop everything right on the floor. Don't even try and take it somewhere. We're going to see if we can't get all those tigers butchered. Alright, that worked out pretty well. People keep delivering tigers. He keeps butchering them. It's fantastic, actually. So, I don't know where all the meat's going. But anyways, all the tigers were butchered. Along with a ton of the other crap we had laying around taking up space. So it actually helped because we got rid of the animals, especially the smaller ones. And that left us with meat and stuff. These tiger hides are worth $7 each. We just made mountains of loot. Might as well finish the extreme butchering. I think that's the last of them. Let's see what he does. He's relaxing socially. Nice. And then somebody come tidy this mess up. Now, still waiting on that jade. We did actually find some sulfur that's just been rotting out there for a while. Critters are all going to sleep. Somebody's been going around shearing these buffalo. Yeah, that actually, I should have done that a long time ago. And where'd all the wheat go? I should make a baker's house. Like, holy shit, look at this meat stack. Look at this. I got a serious meat stack, bro. Sorry. Inspire creativity for a hammer. Did you do art? Alright, that's going to be glorious. So, we haven't done any art in a while, but let's make a massive, large, I want a grand sculpture. I want MC Hammer making it, and I want to make sure, shrink that back down, hammer art. Good deal. We're about to get a boss-ass statue. Alright, so they're telling me no storage space for these critters. So I think what I need to do is shrink this zone down and make a new dumping stockpile zone over here for it. Because apparently they didn't get the memo. There we go. Now. Look how little this freaking cougar looks relative to... I guess that's pretty accurate, right? Relative, clear, nothing fresh. Animales. Pow. Go away. There it is. Cheers to the patrons. Alexander, Viking, Brandon, Arcanix, Carrie, Mahoney, Corno Butter. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Dirtle, Dave, Joseph, Dillingham, Dimitri, Rurikid, Gingervitis, Alex Scott, Josie, Genghis, Keith, Patrick Johnson, Private, Resock, Sebastian Schaefer, Shiggy, Thomas K, Natazio, Tyrannix, Typhios, David, and Benjamin D. We do have a bunch of stone built up now because we are dealing with those critters. What is Russ working on? Cutting an oak tree. Okay, he is coming to work on this stuff. That wall should be up. If somebody comes along and destroys that, I'm going to be furious. Leave me a comment. I do read them all. I do respond. If you're enjoying this, please give me a like. If you're not, leave a comment and tell me why. This damn alpaca is destroying my shit. Alright, we might be through all of the research. We haven't done food preservation. I think I'll do it for the sake of completeness here. And holy shit balls. And we do have a shit ton of meat, so we could start making jerky. I just need like a jerky hut. Maybe I attach it to this. Excuse me. So I can leverage the heat from this. It's not a bad place if I just kind of built off here. The meat smoke. Well, the meat smokers make their own heat too. Yeah, you kind of have to babysit them. It's kind of frustrating. I mean, most of the time you can just leave them sit outside, which was one of the intentions of them. But come winter, something has to be done. Alright, I don't see anybody making blocks. I don't see a lot of blocks in terms of limestone, but there it is. I mean, they are working on the walls anyway. What's Russ doing? Hauling wood to a wall, and we have a decent amount of wood. Alright, that's it for today. I love you. I'll see you next time.